Everyone has once in their life been in a situation where you're telling someone an unbelievable story, but due to the fact that it sounds so unreal, no one believes it. At moments like this, you really just wish you had your phone or camera with you so you could record the moment. Sometimes you just don't have the time to record that moment, and even if you do have a camera with you, you're just too starstruck. We've compiled a list of the most amazing moments. If you tell someone these without showing them the video, they definitely wouldn't believe you. So let's have a look at the list of some of the most unreal moments that were caught on camera. 10. Car dent. Due to heavy traffic and bad driving skills, people get involved in a lot of accidents, and because the cars are very light, even a fender bender can result in a dent in a car. But we've got you guys covered. There are multiple car repairs you can do, but taking a dent out always seems like the hardest thing in the world. You're afraid that you might make the dent worse, but taking a dent out isn't as hard as it seems. In fact, it's not even hard. It just requires some precisions. This trick, which was caught on camera, has helped many and can help you in the future too. All you need is a teapot of boiling water, rubber gloves so you don't burn yourself, and another pot of cold water. Pour the hot water on the dent, and while it's warm, reach into the inside and pop it out. Then while it's in the original shape, pour cold water so it quickly cools down. And that's all. Your car will feel like new, and you'll forget at some point that there was even any dent there. That trick might save you from all the unreal repair costs service centers charge you. 9. White sea monster. Due to global warming, natural disasters like tsunamis and floods are becoming more common now. When the ice in the north, south, and other parts of the oceans melt, that increases the water level, which results in the nearest towns and cities getting flooded completely. Floods can be caused by excessive rain and bad drainage systems too, and due to the higher level of water and extreme weather, tsunamis come into being. A tragedy was caused by a tsunami in Japan too. The 2014 tsunami in Japan caused havoc around the place, and a live video of it was recorded. But if you look closely in the video, you can see a mysterious white creature climbing up one of the houses to escape the flood. It wouldn't be weird if there were an animal, but this white creature is something like we've never seen before. It could be some materialistic thing being forcefully washed ashore by the wind current, but it really looks like a creature climbing the house itself. What do you guys think? 8. Hungry polar bear ambushes seal. Polar bears are dangerous animals, but it's been recorded that at not so cold times of the year in the Arctic, polar bears on average succeed after 20 hunts. If the bear is skinny, it just might not be enough. Polar bears live in snow, so hunting's hard as there's nothing to hunt there except for seals and fish. This polar bear has found a seal lying around. It's time to hunt. The bear takes a dip in the water and gets closer to the seal. The seal suspects nothing, and when the bear attacks from behind, it gets scared and runs for its life by jumping into the water. Unfortunately, the bear can also swim. After a few seconds, the bear comes out with a seal in its mouth. Incredibly, the bear has caught the seal underwater. This tells us how dangerous the animal is on and off the ground. 7. Japan's mountain eruption. Volcanoes cause a lot of destruction, but some people still don't get how destructive they are because they haven't seen any eruption. The volcano, about 125 miles west of Tokyo, erupted without warning in 2014, spewing ash and rocks. About 250 people were trapped on the slopes of the popular beauty spot, but most got down safely. Japan is one of the world's most seismically active nations, but there had been no fatalities from volcanic eruption since 1991, when 43 people died at Mount Unzen in the southwest. The bodies of 31 hikers had been found near the top of Japan's Mount Ontake a day after a sudden volcanic eruption. Some 230 had managed to descend, while some 40 people were yet to be rescued. Prime Minister Shinzo Abe authorized army units to help those trapped. Officials warned residents within a 4-kilometer radius of the risk of debris. Mount Ontake last erupted in 2007. It was like thunder, a woman who runs a lodge near the summit told Japanese broadcaster NHK. 6. Dog labor number. In this Korean market, you can see a very strange dog. This dog runs around the market for money and gets money from passers-by. The funny part is he doesn't stop until he gets the money. Some say that they've seen him take it out of people's hands. After receiving the money, just like a kid, he runs to the store and buys himself canned food. The workers in the market know the dog really well. They give him more money for food and even open up the cans for him so he can eat his meat, but the dog only eats what he buys with the money he in a way earned himself. All dogs are amazing, but not many have this charming and smart ability to be their own person. 5. Globster. The people of a town in Oriental Mindoro in the Philippines found a grayish-white blob covered in hair washed ashore. The carcass of the mysterious animal measured nearly 20 feet long and weighed more than 4,000 pounds. It was termed as a globster. If you don't know what that is, the term is used to refer to a blob-like creature without obvious eyes and bones or a visibly distinct head. Experts said that the Globster was most likely a whale. Why did the dead whale look so strange? According to the experts, gas buildup inside the body cavity caused bloating and distortion. Various parts drop off and were scavenged by sharks as it floated around. It was also noted that the strands of hair on the carcass are really just remains of muscles and blubber. The animal is so weird and mysterious looking it gave everyone who found it the creeps. 4. Mermaid sighting. Mermaids are known to be unreal, but this will change your views on the question of whether mermaids really exist or not. People in the Israeli town of Kiryat Yam have reported sightings of a mermaid. But how do they know it's a mermaid? Well, according to the reports, it's a mixture of a young girl and a dolphin. Once sighted, the creature performs acrobatically for a while and then disappears beneath the waves. The town has encouraged the stories, which have been good for the local tourist economy, and the local council has even offered a cash prize of $1 million to anyone who gets photographic evidence of the aquatic humanoid. To get the prize and show the world it's real, in 2010 an NBC investigative team spent a week filming along the beaches of Kiryat Yam. The crew claimed that they spotted the mermaid at night but were unable to track it after it dove out of sight. Hoax videos of the supposed mermaid have gone viral several times over the years, but no confirmed videos have been known. 3. The murder of Dawan Walker. This one is not for the weak-hearted. Around 6:20 p.m. on October 21, 2013, 25-year-old Dawan Walker walked out of a food mart in Rockford, Illinois. He was confronted by two men who had been dropped off in the parking lot by an unknown person driving a silver car shortly after Walker entered the store. When Walker went to get into the passenger seat of the car that his girlfriend was driving, one of the men pulled a gun and pointed it at Walker's head. Walker attacked the men, and he and one of the men fell to the ground behind the car. The other man fired at least 2 shots at Walker, striking him twice. During the scuffle, Walker's girlfriend backed the car up and the gunman fired a shot into the car. Luckily, the bullet missed both the girlfriend and Walker's young son in the back seat. After avoiding being shot, Walker's girlfriend fled from the scene, hitting another car on her way out. Walker was taken to the hospital, but sadly, he died an hour later. Police had surveillance of the shooting from a dry cleaner that was across the parking lot from the food mart, but they didn't immediately release the video because they were worried it would tamper with a witness pool. The video was released by a local news station a year later. Police believe that it's possible Walker was killed in a robbery gone wrong. And with that, it's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber. If you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it over to us. We might even feature it on a future video. 2. This picture is actually from the movie Terminal, which Tom Hanks starred in. This makes sense because the woman, even though she's acting, helps to stop a plane from taking off and Tom Hanks escaping the eyes of security. 1. Chinese Dragon. No one would believe this if someone hadn't recorded this moment. In 2014, 2 students at Jilin University in China saw something weird in the air when they were getting out of a library. One of them recorded it on his phone, and he later described the thing as a 10-meter-long red flying creature with 4 legs and a tail. It was flying at a high altitude and radiated a low metallic light that increased in intensity before it vanished into the southeast direction. According to many reports from China in the past, Chinese dragons have reportedly turned up on news broadcasts and security camera footage. Not just in China, they've been spotted as far away as a Buddhist temple in Penang, Malaysia. That's our list of some of the moments that if they weren't caught on camera, no one would believe it. Which one shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.